don't like to do videos over other people, and especially their content. I try to just keep it on the shows, you know? Alright, so let me turn the music down a little bit. My beats over here. I bet. But the reason I want to go over this content today is because I don't want to down the woman, right? But we're gonna learn from this specific example. I do believe, she has a great purpose that she's trying to do. She's trying to help mental health, and that is a great thing regardless. I always try to look at people for their main points, right? What is their main goal? And I'm hoping that that's what it is. It's mental health is not to scam or anything like that. But she mentioned she was a Jesus girl, so I thought it was okay to review her because she said she was about Jesus. And I'm not here to cast any stones. I'm not perfect. But I do see this as a way to teach and help men, some men that may know, some men that may not know. Because as a man, we have to stay focused on our godly missions. That's what I believe. We have to stay focused on our godly missions. And one of the biggest distractions from our godly mission, let's be honest, will be a woman or women, right? So I got a couple scriptures here. This isn't the Prophet Preacher Show, but we're going to still look at some scriptures. Okay? Now, when we look here, I got Proverbs 31:3 pulled up because I think a lot of us have heard this verse, but I want to go over it again. I like to just show different, all the translations, because it's pretty much going to tell you the exact same thing. It don't matter which translation. Do not spend your strength on women, your vigor on those who ruin kings. Do not waste your strength on women, on those who ruin kings. Do not give your strength to women, your ways to those who destroy kings. Do not spend your strength on women or your vigor on those who ruin kings. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Do not give your strength to women, nor ways to that which destroy kings. So, I think we get the point, right? And what does that look like? Lusting, falling for lust, dealing with a woman that has nothing to do with your mission, your purpose, and your goals. And when you give your strength to these women, they will destroy you. I'm telling you, they don't care about you. I'm telling you. In the Bible, let's look this up real quick since we're talking about women, right? I hope it just looks it up for me very easily. We're gonna go with Mary versus Martha, right? In the Bible, there is Mary and there is Martha. Now, me personally, how I'm gonna look at it is that Mary is the one you marry. Martha is the one that you can be nice to, you can be a friend to, but she isn't the one to walk with you as your godly woman on your mission. Mary and Martha are two sisters in the Bible known for their contrasting approaches to serving Jesus. Exactly. Martha is depicted as the active one, busy with preparations and hospitality, reflecting the aspect of service in Christian life. Mary, on the other hand, chooses to sit at Jesus' feet, listening to his teachings, which represents contemplation and devotion. The story illustrates the balance needed in a believer's life between action and reflection. Now, in the story, he says to Mary, because Martha, let's get the actual, hopefully, let's get the actual verses here, right? As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. So you gotta watch out, because Martha, she's not technically evil, but she will be distracted. She can be distracted. She'll open her home to you, right? She will. She had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. So that means she invited Jesus into the house. She invited Jesus into her house. And it said that Mary, who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said, which is a good thing. But then it goes on to say, but Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. She came to him and asked, Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to help me. Like, think about that. And they got the exclamation mark. She's telling Jesus. Now, I don't think she is having bad intent, but she's telling Jesus what to do. You see it. She's telling Jesus what to do. Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do the work by myself? Tell her to help me. But listen to Jesus. Martha, Martha, the Lord answered, you are worried and upset about many things, but few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her. Other translations say the good portion. Some manuscripts, but only one thing is needed instead. Yes, and that's, let's go over that. Martha, Martha, the Lord, you are worried and upset about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen what is better, the good portion, and it will not be taken away from her. What is the good portion? It's not that your intentions weren't good, Martha, but the good portion was sitting down and actually studying and listening to the leader and Jesus, the man, right? So you as a godly man, you got to stay on your mission. And the right ones will be like Mary. And the ones that are distracting will be like Martha. You know the rest of the story. It's not her technical fault, right? But technically it is. Him saving her brother and bringing him back from the dead is why they knew that Jesus could do and perform miracles, and that's when they wanted him arrested, according to the Bible. So now, we're gonna get to Proverbs 5 through 6. Now, I want to say this with a lot of caution because I don't want to be disrespectful to my elder. No offense to her. She said she was 42. All right, so I'm trying to be respectful. But when I watched this video, this is what I imagined in my head. Now, I don't even believe that it's the entire verse, but I don't know that. That's why I'm not going to say. But the beginning, when she talks, this is what I think. For the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is bitter as gall, sharp as a double-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps lead straight to the grave. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths wander aimlessly, but she does not know it. Now that could be harsh because, you know, Dr. Bryant, if she read that, I mean, most women in general ain't about to read that and say, yeah, that's me. No, they're not. They're not. They're not gonna admit it. Like, Eve didn't even admit that she didn't even say she was sorry to Adam. I'm saying technically from the Bible. Like Eve, she blamed the serpent. She didn't take accountability. The first woman didn't take accountability. Okay. Now, I want to remember this as we go through this video. So let me pause this music. Okay. Have to pause that music. Now, let's watch this video. Let me make sure it's up. Now, I'm gonna be speaking throughout the video, you know, stopping and talking. So I got to get an insight. So let's jump into this, man. Let's get it.
Terrifying us.
Yeah.
Paul's like, I want my woman to mommy me.
Like, hold on, what's going on with you? This is about you. You done flipped the script on us. We over here.
Verse uno.
Man, you sure did.
But it was good. It was insightful.
No, we need to find out about what's going on.
It was good and insightful that you flipped the script on us. No problem, man. No problem. No problem, man. No problem. But me, I gotta be in the middle. I'm with them. You know, I'm sitting here with Dr. Bryant. I'm popular. I'm wondering.
What's going on with her? She dating, single?
Dating.
What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I'm dating,
Dating but single.
Already, you see her eyes, she thinking of the answer. Now, let's just be honest. A married woman is going to say, I'm married. It only can be one. It can't be both. Either you're single and you don't talk to nobody, or you're not. Let's see.
Go.
Enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
Look, eye contact. Really good companions. Really good companions. What is companions? What is that? What is really good companions? What is a companion? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that entail? You gotta, this is what they mean by smooth, this is what they mean by smoother than honey. Like, because when you say companions, that's what I'm saying. It makes me think of that verse, man. Like, what does companions mean? It's so vague. Is a companion a partner you have sex with? Is that somebody that you just kick it with? Is that a friend? Like, are you exclusive to them? What is a, to you, what is a companions? Companions, so there's multiple people. Am I tripping?
How many are you dating right now?
So Paul said, how many are you dating right now? Not because he's a crazy man. Because she said companions. That's the logic. We're logical beings. He clearly heard her say companions, so he followed up with, well, how many are you dating right now? Okay, right? Now let's get into it. Let's see what you gotta say.
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated off in life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone.
Who asked you if you was exclusively committed to anyone? Nobody asked that. He said, how many are you dating right now? She's an educated woman. And in education, if they put that on the test, you don't go, if they put on the test, how many people are you dating? You just give an answer. If they give a multiple choice, 1, 2, 3, 4, you just circle it. You don't go, well, I'm not exclusively exclusive with anybody. Who said any of that?
But I have one guy that I have dated off and on.
I have one guy that I have dated off and on, but I have companions. Now, we all ain't perfect, but I'm just saying, bro. What is that, lady? But I have companions. It went from companions to I have one. Companions to one. Companions to one. This is why I read that at the beginning, huh? She's sharp as a double-edged sword, bruh. I have companions, then it went to one. And you know how many men fall for this?
5 years.
Got her.
We dated for 5 years off and on.
So you was his.
We dated for 5 years off and on. No. So then what happened to companions? I'm going to say this. What happened to the companions? How are you dating off and on for 5 years, but you had companions? That's the only question that needs to be asked here. Nothing else. We should not move past nothing else. Who cares about anything else?
Work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I know it.
Deflection. Cheesing. No, ain't nothing to cheese about. Just answer the question, but we can't. You know, we can't actually be real intellectuals here, right? We gotta play goofy doofy. Oh, sorry, my fault. Let's play dumb. Oh yeah.
I know what's going on now. I'm about to. We're gonna take this sheep clothing off.
Right, the wolf teeth coming out. No,
he was somebody's work for 5 years.
We have been each other's companion for 5 years, and
so y'all have been each other's companion for 5 years, even though you said you have companions. And I can't believe they allow her to just switch that up in 4K. Companions. These men don't fall for the looks all the time, bro. Because they will emotionally manipulate you. They cannot physically dominate you. So you gotta watch out, man. They will emotionally manipulate you.
And yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years, and
You spent the block for 5 years. It's vague. All of that is vague. What does that mean? I spent the block for 5 years. Did you spin the block and have sex for 5 years? How many times did you spin the block? What does that entail? So the first year, what happened? Why did y'all break up? Like, how many times did you spin the block and why did you have to keep going back? Who is initiating this spinning the block? If you have other companions, then where are they at? Like, have you only been with him for 5 years, so you haven't had sex with no other man outside of him for the last 5 years? There's so many questions, bruh. And it's like, you're not allowed to press issue.
It's the truth. And he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct.
He doesn't like it, and he's correct that he's a companion for 5 years, and I am a finesser that has companions. I'm sorry. I don't want to assume, but it's just leading. My logic is telling me you have a bunch of companions living your life single. And you ain't gonna ever tell us that, because then that would destroy the imagery. And no offense to most women, okay? But most women are about imagery control, bruh. It's not really about the moral. It's about, do I look good? Can I look at myself and say I'm a good person? So they're not gonna always accept the harsh realities of what they sound like or do, because that might shatter their entire ego, and they ain't about to do that either.
He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, your work.
We working together.
Okay.
He
asked her too quickly because she was about to tell herself, I haven't provided. Provided what? Stability, logic, clarity. That's why you don't give your strength to women. They're not providing you with clarity. Then why are you giving your strength to her? You know a woman by her fruit. Bottom line, by her fruit. When you walk away from her spirit, you'll know her by her fruit. Her morals by her fruit. So if this dude don't like it after 5 years, this is the fruit. This is the fruit bearing.
Working together.
But you keeping them at bay.
We working
or is he keeping you at bay?
He wants.
How are we working together if he don't like it?
Wants a relationship. He wants to be committed.
You just like the sex.
No.
Oh. Let's keep it one.
Yes or no? Here go the deflection. Call it out, bro. Yeah, you just like the sex. Yes, I like the sex. Or no, I don't like the sex. Man, hold on, bro. I need to get this verse up here. Like, I have to get this verse back up here, bro. And, like, let this sit in the background. I just have to.
How you keep somebody for 5 years? That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years. I ain't never done no shit like that.
I am not vitamin D deficient, so everything is good in that department.
No. He
wants a relationship.
She done kept him on the side until she figured out if it's something better. I see where this is going.
He just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me, and so
he got some emotional maturity that he needs to do because we're 9 years apart. And instead of me going and getting a man that's my age, I would rather spin the block on a man that I know I have the intelligence over from a age standpoint. Like I have the experience of life over. So you're happy to be with this dude? What?
We both had to work through things, but he's had to work on his.
Right there, slicker than a can of oil. What she say? We both had to work on things, but he. Look how she just finessed. No, we gonna go back. Look, let's go back a couple seconds. Listen how she just slipped out of that.
He just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me, and
well then, duh.
So. We both had to work through things, but he. He's had to work on his emotions.
We both had to work through things, but he had to work on his emotions. Finesse, right there, just straight finesse. So as men, bro, what we start off with the scripture, bro. Don't give your strength to these women. She just finesse. What do you mean we both gotta work on stuff? And then you say, but he gotta work his money. What do you gotta work on? If we both working on stuff, what are you working on? But she just finesse. Let me pull up the scripture one more time. What did it say? For the lips of an adulterous woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. Boy, I tell you, ain't it? She's smooth though. She is, man. You gotta give it to her. She is smooth. She was like, she just hit it. She got it so quickly. Like, you gotta catch her. And we get to review it, but in real time, it might be too hard to catch her real quick, you know? Crazy.
And his intense insecurities around being in a relationship.
And you've been waiting on
His intense insecurities around being in a relationship. What does that mean? Why are you with somebody? Why are you spinning the block on somebody that, like,
like
it's
what?
not logical. None of this makes logical sense.
What's the problem? Why y'all not together?
Just because of that, he's
So
just.
you waiting on that?
No, I'm not waiting on it.
So we're not together because of that. He has intense insecurity, so we're not together because of that. But I'm not waiting on him to get it together. But I just spin the block on him, and he's right, and doesn't like that I spin the block on him and doesn't provide him a sense of true security. And I feel bad for him because what I'm getting from it is this verse. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths wander aimlessly, but she does not know it. She wouldn't say her path is going aimlessly. That's my point. She don't think that, but that's how we would look at it, because where is you taking this dude? You're not waiting on him, yet this is the only companion that you are saying you've been with for 5 years after you switched up and said, well, I have companions. What they say? Sharp as a double-edged sword. You gotta watch him. We gotta watch him.
And I don't have him waiting.
So the D is good.
Oh.
Look at that smile again. Yes or no, lady?
Let's keep it. I mean, that's it's like, dude. Look,
And the woman over there helping her out, laughing and cackling. Yes or no?
He put on his red pajamas and feel like he's supposed to get spicy
This is
tonight.
clear.
That's a red herring point. They ain't got nothing to do with the yes or no question. It don't matter what I got on. It don't matter about me being spicy. Do you like the sex? Yes or no?
This is clear.
Oh my
I know her.
gosh.
She from Long Beach.
I'm
Like, don't try to come
You
with
have
the
a problem.
suit jacket,
Yeah,
the
man,
boots. You still and the glow.
You know what I mean?
You still from Long Beach.
Yeah, I'm still-
And I'm from Inglewood, and I can see that.
I am from San Pedro, a small
Man,
community
nah,
in the
same
city of
thing.
Los Angeles.
I
Okay.
can see through all of that.
Yes, he has great qualities. He does well.
You just can never get a clear yes or no answer, bruh. In the Bible, it says if you ain't saying yes or no, the rest is from the enemy, bruh. And I see why it says that yes or no. I didn't ask you about great qualities. Yes or no.
In all that he does with me, he just
That ain't what
emotionally
I asked you.
is.
I asked you about his job and all that.
He does well in all areas.
Yes or no.
Hey, she
going on?
answered that. He
No,
does
she
well
did.
in all areas.
Emotionally,
And that's
I
the
don't
same.
know. That's a broad question. What? All
Paul,
areas.
you're
What?
a man,
Yes
so
or
you
no?
answer this question.
I answered.
Boom. She's smooth, man. Got him. Let's pull up the verse one more time, bruh. She said, Paul, you answer this question. What do you mean, Paul, answer this question? I don't have to answer nothing. I just asked you a question. Yes or no? But what it say, bro? Let's read it again, man. This verse, man, we gotta watch out for it. For the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. It's telling you. Even Paul Pierce end up telling her, like, you good with them words. She like, I am. I'm trying to tell you.
Emotionally, he goes back and forth from, I love you, I want to be with you, I'm mad because you won't be with me, you won't commit to me. And then his insecurities get the best of him, and it's like, I want you, but I'm not sure if I deserve you, I'm not sure that I can facilitate you, I'm not sure that I can be with you. So when I say emotionally instability, it's like him wanting to be with me is concrete. That's not unstable. His emotions in the relationship are just unstable, to where as a man, you gotta get vertical within yourself before you can be in a relationship.
Dog, you good with these words.
I am.
Because she finessing. And she knows she's finessing. That's the wickedest part, bro. She knows she finessing. Like, she's talking about, you gotta get vertical within yourself. What? First of all, lady, what are you working on? Are you vertical within yourself? You said we both got stuff we're working on. It never said yours. So he's intense and immature. And what are you? Just the woman sitting back waiting for him to get his together while you already got everything together? Is that what this is? Like, are we supposed to play Goofy? Oh, sorry, let's play Goofy then. Sorry.
Good with these words.
Listen,
because
but
you
let me
giving
say
all
this.
these people advice.
Let me say this,
wow,
Paul. He has every right to feel like what I've been doing as far as being.
This is a tactic that I've learned some women will do, where they disconnect themselves from what's happening. So it's like, you see how she's like, he has the right to feel however he's feeling, but that's his right. As if you're not the direct reason that he feels that way. You should have, it's like Adam and Eve. If Adam was like, bruh, Eve, bro, you messed everything up. And she's like, yeah, you got the right to feel that way. I don't just have the right. That's what the truth is. You should have some remorse. You should care that I feel this way if you care about me. Not just leave me to have the right to have that feeling by myself. What?
In a relationship with him when I want to, and is not something that gives him stability. However, I don't want to commit to a relationship with a man who I feel emotionally is not in a place of being able to be in a healthy relationship.
So why do you ever spin the block? Why not just go get another man? You're the doctor. I thought you had companions. Or we just go, oh, we gotta keep ignoring that she said that. Oh, I only can do a little bit more of this. It's, men, watch out. Don't let the looks, don't let the beauty, don't let none of the glam get you. Stay on mission, whatever your mission is. That's why I need to be on here, helping men all day. That's just the mission, helping people. I help women too, but help men. Like, don't do nothing else. Don't do nothing else but the mission. God in the mission. Mission, God, mission.
Messing with him. Why are you playing mental games with him?
I'm not playing mental games with him.
Mental games.
It's not mental games. It's
definitely mental games.
All transparency.
What do you mean it's all transparency? Oh, so you can't play mental games through transparency? Yeah, sure.
Why is it still sex involved?
How do you know we sexing?
You say you're not vitamin D deficient, so, I mean, why would you say that if you're not having sex? So that's what I'm saying. Instead of answering, we do have sex and this is the last time. She said, well, how do you know? How do you know? Let me challenge you and see, do you really know? So I can see what you're gonna angle, what your angle is.
We could just be having a
Cause are you from?
We could just be having, but what are you? It ain't about what y'all could be. What are you doing? This is what I'm trying to tell you. I know a lot of men has been through this, bro, where like they leave you with no clarity. This isn't clear. You see what I'm saying? It's a bunch of fog like that, and that's from the enemy to me.
Palm Beach, I know.
Oh my God.
You can't play me.
We could not be doing the
wood. I know what's going on.
But let me say this: it is transparent. He understands. I understand. I understand what he wants. He understands why I don't want to commit at this moment with him.
But what are you working on? So he wants you and you don't want him because he's too emotional. For 5 years.
Which is the
they'll just waste your life. That's what I'm saying to that man. If what she's saying is true, she's just wasting your strength for 5 years. You never gonna get it back. I hope he isn't actually seriously trying to be with her, cause he been trying to get a woman for 5 years and been in her loop trap.
Emotional piece that him and I talk about openly. I support him in it. I hold space for him in it. We've talked about it intensively.
I hold space in it. That's the same thing as talked about it intensively. But guess what? None of that leads to me being his wife and knowing his flaws, accepting his flaws, and working through his flaws. So she reminds me of Robin Givens in Boomerang. And it's like when Eddie Murphy was all sad and depressed, she ain't want him. The minute he was back doing him and focused, she want him again. And that's her. Like Robin Givens, man, like in the movie Boomerang.
And he understands it. And he's...
Come here.
That's
Sit. All right, let him off the leash. Go ahead.
That's what I'm doing?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh,
Come
shit.
here.
Well, you
Sit.
know what? If that's what I'm
Man.
doing, I'll say this and people gonna be mad and I'm okay. If I'm doing what Paul said,
First of all, any woman that say that, I don't even get away from. I'm gonna say this. People gonna get mad, and that's okay. That she's not a remorseful woman.
Come here.
I'd much rather be the one walking you at the dog park than the one on the leash. If that's true.
That's exactly.
But why? Why do anybody need to be walked? Like, is this projection? You got walked before or something? You feel like you was on the leash and now you empowered? That's what it sound like.
That means,
Come on.
to my point, at 42, I'm not opt out.
Rocky Rob.
We are not opt out. Okay, we have options, and we are not on the leash.
We have options. So how? Well, I mean, now you're telling the truth again. You got companions. You got options. So how is it that you've been spinning the block with this one dude for 5 years with options? Like, what does that mean, right? How does that work? Like, because you don't have options if you only got him. He's your only option. Do you really got options? Because if you haven't had sex with nobody else, you're not exclusive with anyone else, then you said this is your one companion. How do you have options with one companion? Because you don't ever choose them if you spin the block for 5 years. Like, do you really? It's not logical, bro. It's all emotional fog, man.
And actually be the one holding the leash. It's all about your standards. It's all about you understanding who you are and you standing in and on your square and you doubling down on that, period. There's men out there who will show up in any capacity we want. We don't have to settle. And we don't have to settle at a certain time. We can do what we want. Because I tell you one thing I'm not doing. I ain't doing time, but I ain't spending a whole lot of time with who I want, when I want, and both of us are enjoying it, getting what we want.
Come on.
So, again, you have multiple companions. Everything is always vague. A wife don't do all that. I'm with my husband. It's very simple, right? But women like this, I am with who I want, when I want, how I want, and you can't challenge me on it because I'm a woman, and like, what the Hey, bro, I don't really like doing this, man. 'Cause reaction videos it gets me lost. I like doing the mission work, man. I don't want to laugh at other people. I ain't perfect, but it don't make sense, bro.
Y'all can't be just taking too long when y'all cook. Y'all gotta start making some decisions around here. Y'all gotta start making some final decisions. This is the final round of Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Shoot, you
So
gotta
who
start
knows?
making some
Maybe
decisions around
maybe
here.
the end of this year it'll be
A
Let me ask you
child.
something, because this is always,
Yeah.
and I ain't asked
Maybe
this
at the
yet.
end of the year, it'll be what? Aimlessly. That's what the verse says. Just aimlessly. Like maybe at the end of the year. No real, actual, concise answers.
What percentage is sex in a relationship?
You mean based on studies or me?
No. I'm asking you, and I'm asking you.
Oh, okay.
Like, all right, what percentage of the relationship, like, because this is the thing.
You let up.
You could be with somebody like,
Now, tune in tomorrow. We'll be back. Prophet preaches. You already know. I I got some other videos that I am going to review as well. I got some comments that I need to be responding to as well. We here all day, every day, man. We pouring into the mission, man. This is some bull. I'm sorry. If you in her web, I'm sorry, bro. I feel sorry for you, man. Men, don't waste your strength on women, bro. Please. Please. Please, bro. Pull it up one more time, bro. Do not spend your strength on women. Your vigor on those who run kings. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Just don't do it, bro. Spend your time all on mission, bro. That's the only way. And the real one's gonna join you on mission. Don't get caught up in that, okay? Do not get your strength. Give your strength to a Mary, not a Martha. Now we'll be back again tomorrow, like I said, for the Prophet Preacher Show. You can catch clips of this. We're gonna break it all down, edit it up, catch some shorts of this, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Please avoid women that don't give you clarity. If they can't be clear, steer away. Like, if you ask a woman, what's your body count? And she don't tell you the honest God truth, there's no logical explanation to being around her. You ask her a tough question and she get the ducking, run away.